was born September 21st, 1996. Since I was born, since I came into existence, I caused misery for about 581,300 people. My termination would mean relief for these people and at least an opportunity to pursue some happiness. My name is Ann Callender, and I'd like to bring your attention to a threat to stable and happy families, DOMA, which is the Defense of Marriage Act. In 1996, Congress adopted DOMA, and according to domawatch.org, it defines DOMA as a law that defines marriage only as the legal union of a man and woman, and it does not allow states to recognize same-sex marriage licenses issued by other states. DOMAWatch.org also shows that DOMA dictates to society how same-sex marriages should be viewed. Two important impacts of DOMA on our society are, first of all, DOMA is unconstitutional. Americans United for Separation of Church and States argues that by defining marriage as an opposite-sex institution, the state infringes upon people's constitutional rights. David Dix, a well-known advocate for pro-gay marriages, says that it is a debate about how the government should treat people and how the laws on marriage should be written. The second impact of DOMA on our society is that it impairs the level of commitment and responsibilities of gay men in raising children. Stephen Pope, who is an associate professor of social ethics at Boston College, says that society demeans the value of committed gay partners by ignoring the demands of social justice. Or in other words, DOMA makes same-sex relationships unconstitutional. According to this news bit about new civil rights movements, it shows the stigma associated with same-sex marriages that is imposed by DOMA, and it also talks about 581,300 same-sex couples in this country, and of these, about 85,000 are in committed relationships, 80,000 are actually married, and of that number, 20% or 211,000 are raising children. So how can we solve the problem? How can we begin to correct this injustice on these families? By repealing DOMA, according to Pope, although his argument is for heterosexual marriages, he says when men marry, they live longer, generate higher incomes, and are generally more stable. This statement can be true of any married man. Family, whether it is heterosexual or same-sex, it encourages men to assume their share of financial responsibility for their children, and the children flourish and when nurtured in stable two-family or two-parent homes. So the family unit happens to be the most important part of our lives until we grow up. Children are usually closer to their parents and their siblings compared to the other people in the world. And children who have a strong family background and who belong to a family with strong family ties, whether it is heterosexual or homosexual, are almost always happier. So as a community and members of families, what can we do? We can appeal to our congressmen and ask them to repeal DOMA. We can fight for equality, just as Obama has done, who has refused to continue to support DOMA. And furthermore, there should be no obligation on the part of the government to define what a civil marriage is.
Okay, everyone who didn't forget to present, please stay and we'll have a quick talk. And everyone else, I'll see you next week. There is an email out on when the finals are. Okay?
Is it the 19th?
It's I sent out an email and it's on the announcement.
We're supposed to put our evaluations in our...
Evaluations need to be done, right?
But in the student blog, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just three of you? And you were supposed to present today. So why did you should have gone up, Peter should have presented. He took your slot. Who else is supposed to? And Nick took your slot too. Nick and Peter took your slots.
Oh man!
So you can thank them for that. Those are your slots, and you let them get up and take it. So you have to present it late during the final. There'll be a merit for not do it on the final day. The final will be on the 19th.
Does that go for me too?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it on the final.
Is it still going to be late?
It can't be the 21st to it. That's yeah.
No, but I don't think it's late.
Huh? Well, when were you scheduled to do it?
Hold on, wait.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, well, you should have done it. And you two should have done it today. Why you let Nick and Peter take your spots, I don't know. So because you weren't aggressive, you're getting late grades for that.
How much is late grade?
At least 5% taken off.
So one. Monday.
You didn't hear what I said? You need to present on the final exam day, the departmental final exam. When we have the final exam, first we'll take the final exam, and then you'll present. All right?
For the final, I have a final. Right there.
They have to thank you for taking their spots. You were supposed to go last. I mean, I got kind of confused. I should have stopped you. So go on.
Oh, for the final, I have two finals, and yours is in between. They overlap.
This is, well, that's not my fault. The
I'm saying it's
scheduling-
okay if I come late. Like I can't.
Well, I'll be here for about.
Cause I have a final till 4:30.
Well, when are you going to come? It's
The 19th is Monday, and I have finals.
Professor, where to get this?
I have finals from 2:30 to 4:30.
oh yeah, you can take it to the. Yeah, but this class starts at. These finals are lined up so that you should be able to take them.
Okay, but I'm saying
This-
I'm not gonna be able to come to 4:30. The final starts at 4. That's okay if I come late.
4:15, I think.
It's okay if I
Before,
come late.
yeah, you can come on time. Just get over as quickly as possible.
Okay, I'll be downstairs, so I'll be absolutely no problem.
Yeah, it goes to the street. Okay?
Oh, wait, you're gonna be in your office on Wednesday? You're not? I hope you're there soon.
I'll be here tomorrow. So for a little while in the end. Why?
Well, because I wanted to meet with you about the grade.
Oh, you waited for past the 12th hour. So we had all semester to do this.
No, towards the end.
What did you want to go over?
About, because when we had talked about meeting about some of the stuff that
What you got in mind?
that I got in late. That you had.
I'll be here tomorrow. I have a,
Do you know what time?
yeah, I have a meeting on here. It's at 1:30 till 2:30 or so. So about 2:30, 2:45, we'll be done with the meeting. And then if you want to wait until the meeting's over, and then I'll come back to my office. All right. I mean, I may get here a little early. You could try before, like try at 1, but I don't know if I'll be here. I could, but I'll be here after the meeting. The meeting goes from 1:30 to about 2:30.
Okay, I'll come around.
It's probably be up here.
I think I got it at the top.
All right. Okay.
Alright, so I'll take it.
Why didn't you take your spots? Did you see Nick and Peter were makeups? They should not have gone. You should have gone. No.